Okay, so in this brief tutorial, I'm going to show folks how to create an empty class shell in case they want to post information. Um, my wife is a counselor in the district, and she, for instance, is putting together some materials for students for work experience where they can submit pay stubs and look at job postings for people who are still hiring and those kinds of things. So lots of different ways that you could use it if you wanted to offer a class to teachers or some training materials, or you want to collaborate with teachers. It's also great to create a shell. So if you log into Canvas and you're looking at your dashboard, if you look in the lower right down here, you'll see under recent feedback, and I don't have anything posted there, but this is the button that you're looking for. This is to start a new course. So you actually do that from your dashboard. So when you log into Canvas, right under Account, you'll click Dashboard, and you'll look in the right column here at the very bottom, and you'll find Start a New Course. So let's go ahead and click Start a New Course. You need a course name. I will call this Demo Course. You can set the content license if you don't mind people using the course itself. It defaults to private. I'm going to leave it as private. Click Create Course, and you've got an empty shell here. So in order to get going, typically it's unpublished, so nobody can see it. Only you can see it in your dashboard. There are no users in. If you go and look, the only user under people will be you. So in this case, it's me. It's my demo course, and you can add people to it. But the easiest way to get people to come into your course, let's go ahead and create just a little quick module here. So Canvas is module based, and so module is kind of like a unit or a category of some kind. So I'm going to click plus in order to have module 1, and I'm just going to make this like a generic, maybe I'm putting training resources or something like that in here. So I'll put module 1 training resources. So that adds this header here. So now it's not totally empty. It's not published yet. If I want people to see it, I have to click this button. The course is still not published, so no tile will show up on anybody's Canvas account until I click this button. So I can publish the course and it will switch over. As long as nobody has submitted anything to the course, I can unpublish it. As soon as somebody publishes something to it, I can no longer do that. I can post different materials. They don't have to be assignments. Let's say this is training resources. So maybe I just want to post a URL, a link. And so there's a Canvas community. Maybe I find a really great video on how to cross-list courses. So let's go cross-list courses in Canvas. And here's a post in community. And it looks like we're being kind of cross-referenced here. Here we go. So this actually walks through with screen. So this is a document that shows how to cross-list courses. So maybe that's what I want to use. This is a training materials for people that are using Canvas. So I can put the URL, paste the URL in there, the page name, cross-listing in Canvas. It can be whatever. When you click add, it'll change the name. It has the link there, so it's not published. If I want people to see it inside the module, I need to click the publish button. So now it's viewable. So right now I have a course that has one module called Module 1 Training Resources and one link to cross-listing in Canvas. I can create pages. If I want to put content, I can click New Page. And I can publish that. If I want to, this is just an empty page, so if I want to populate the page, I have to click on the title. I could come in and click Edit. Okay, and here I can post links, videos, text, all sorts of different content, and then I can click Save. So So it largely works as like a word processor of sorts. I'm just going to put insert content here. All right, and I'm going to go back to my modules. Okay, So I've built some preliminary content in an empty shell. You can get to and create your empty shell using that Start New Course button in the lower right of the dashboard. The last thing I want to show you is if you go into settings, you can choose an image that's going to show up on the tile. That's not a main thing. The main thing I want to show you is I want to come down here. There's some different settings that we want to look at. And I'm looking for how to set this as a self-enroll course. All right, so I have forgotten that. Let me check that out. This is great, Community Canvas. If you do Community Canvas, set course for self-enrollment, very good resources usually. Here we go. Here is our resources. So under settings, under course details, more options. There we go. That's the one that I was missing. Okay, so back over here, I was on the right page, but I do not see. There we go. Under the very bottom, there's more options, and so it's hiding in the more options section. There we go. That's what I was looking for. So I'm probably not going to let students attach files to discussions or let students create discussion topics, but I am going to let students self-enroll by sharing with them a secret URL code. That's what I'm looking for right there. You can also add a join this course link to the course homepage if you want to allow them to connect that way. So that's an option as well. I am not going to have students edit or delete and not organize a group. All right, so that's kind of how I want those set. And then if I hit update course materials, which you should see, if I recall this correctly, is down at the very bottom now. Here it says this course is enabled to open enrollment. Students can self-enroll in the course once you share this URL with them. So if you share this URL with them, that will cause them to, if they're in their logged into Canvas, this will cause them to be joined to this class. They also can sign up supposedly if they go to this link here, and you can give them basically the course code. That's the join code for the course. So if we took this guy here, copied that, put that into an email to send to people, they could then enroll in your course. And so that's a way to invite colleagues that have Canvas accounts, or even students that have Canvas accounts, to come to your course shell. So hopefully this has been useful for you. We're hitting close to 8 minutes, so I'm going to stop the video and just follow up with me if you've got any questions.